Here's the comparison between the two methods. The Plan, Do, Check, Act is on the left and DMAIC is on the right. Very similar. You have 8 steps in the Plan, Do, Check, Act, and they're listed out in the middle. And the Plan, Do, Check, Act and how they align with the DMAIC method, or define, measure, analyze, control, and improve. It's often thought of in research that the Plan, Do, Check, Act is a trial and error approach. It's fine. Like if you wanted to improve the speed in your cafeteria line, checkout line for kids to get them through quicker, you could do the Plan, Do, Check, Act. There's low risk and it's low cost. DMAIC method would be a method that we use if there's a high risk or there's high cost associated with that process. Cost doesn't necessarily have to be money. Like a reading curriculum, you would want to look at the data. It's more of a data-driven scientific method to discover the root cause. It's not a trial and error. You're going to discover the root cause and come up with a new improvement method. We've discovered that there are unique aspects to Lean Six Sigma, and they come in basically 3 areas: strategic, technical, and cultural. Strategic is the leadership commitment and involvement. Technical is the training of the entire organization at different levels of training, and cultural support, which I'll go into more detail, which is so critical. Dolan reported that in education, you need to provide a support system, so when you unfreeze the process, make your changes and try to refreeze it, you need to have a support system in place to maintain it until it becomes the new norm. Under cultural is communication. Between each one of these phases is a toll gate, and that's where they're going to present their information across the district to leadership. So at that meeting, they're going to present the artifacts, but they'll also talk about what did we learn along the way, what worked, what didn't work in this process, so everybody can learn. And it's like a mandated stop at each one of those phases before they go on. Next is the cultural and leadership development. If you marry this up or partner up with your HR department, you have a specific path, a continuous improvement leadership path that they will go through, both in experience and in training, that your staff can take, and they become more experienced in the Lean Six Sigma and quality management and change management and project management. It's all built into the system. Education and training are the foundation of Lean Six Sigma. You also have a cultural structural support that Dolan talked about. You have the superintendent, you have the quality leadership team, which is across the district team, partnering up with CFO, because you want to monetize each project to see what your cost savings are and your efficiency, because there is a cost to poor quality, and so you want to marry that up. Champions would be like your district science director over the whole science program, and maybe a process owner could be the person who's over 5th and 6th grade or middle school science curriculum. So you would have process owners that it's their responsibility to manage the process and monitor it with control charts. Change requires a systematic approach. We talked about that. Dolan's talked about that during the unfreezing, the movement, and the refreezing. Education is very interconnected systems, and so this support structure